What's up YouTube? Got a special one today, pretty psyched up about it. We're not training today because my shoulders are still quite sore from the other day, so not going to be training shoulders. So I am going to be doing some hot-cold therapy. I'm going to be going in the ice bath, and then I'm going to be rotating to the hot, like a hot warm bath. Then I go back to the ice bath, which is going to be difficult, and then back to either a hot bath or a hot shower. The process we're doing here is it's to do with blood flow. The blood is squeezed out of the muscles in the cold water, and then when it gets to the hot water, then the blood flow is then allowed back into all the muscle, and then it's just essentially squeezing the blood out and then filling it with fresh, nice, clean blood. Just helps overall circulation in the body. So yeah, really good for recovery. But yeah, I hope you enjoy me suffering in pain at 8:30 in the evening. Just before we're jumping into the ice bath, I just wanted to take a moment to introduce myself because I realised that I haven't actually told you guys who I am. So I am a 17-year-old who is training to be a professional athlete in bodybuilding. My main goal is to get a IFBB Pro card, which would be amazing, that is the dream. And an even bigger dream would be to compete in Classic Physique Mr. Olympia. I've obviously done all my research, I've learned all these tips and tricks which I'm now going to share with you guys. I typically train, I'm quite a high volume trainer, so I train 3 hours, I train 6 days a week, and I'm on a bit of a bro split, but it's a slightly different variant of it. And other than that, enough procrastinating, let's get in the ice bath. What's up YouTube? Going in the bath now. Not looking forward to it, it's going to be pretty cold. So I'm going. Whoa. Yeah, that's chilly. Very chilly. Whew. Right. Yeah. The key thing is relaxing your breathing, because that just allows you to really deal with the cold. But it's not fun. It's not fun. I find that after doing this quite a lot, it really does, you do start to get used to it. As much as it doesn't seem like it, but I found that when I started going in, my stomach especially would get really cold. But yeah, now it's not quite as sensitive, so, but it definitely is still cold. But yeah, like I've said, it's really good. Actually, I don't know if I have said this in this video, but what it does is it can help with your general aches and pains from the gym. People do say don't go in straight after training, and the reason they say that is because what happens is you do something called protein synthesis, which is basically the process of your muscles producing proteins, which then help your muscle rebuild, because obviously when you train you're tearing the muscles, and then you need protein to help them rebuild faster and bigger and stronger, which is why the big bodybuilders, they have quite a lot of protein, stupid amounts of protein. Yeah, so the reason they say don't go straight in after a workout is because it can interfere with this process, and just have an effect on the muscle mass you can rebuild. You know, you got to be careful of when you do it. I like to do it times like this now on a rest day, or in the mornings, like I've said, just before going to school and that, or just you can do it just before a workout. And what it actually does is it releases hormones which wake you up, and yeah, these hormones just are as effective as a cup of coffee, basically, which I'm sure you can imagine, because you can imagine jumping in a cold bath straight after waking up is not fun. And if you're brave and you want to lose some fat, what you can do is you can stay cold. I'm not saying stay in here forever, but you can stay colder, and when you get out the water, without having a hot bath afterwards, your body will essentially reheat itself, and it's basically burning loads of calories in that process of just reheating itself. And yeah, that does something called burning white fat, and the white fat is the fat that you store under your muscle. So a lot of people have that under their abdominal muscles, and it's essentially fat that's really hard to burn, like cardio. Sorry. And cardio that doesn't burn it. So what they do is you have the cold bath and then your body actually burns that white fat. What it does is it turns it into brown fat, which is just the typical fat you have around your waist, around your stomach area. And it turns it into that fat, which you can then burn off. So yeah, it's really good for your overall health. And yeah, and for training. It does, obviously, like I said, it decreases the muscle soreness. It also helps with tendon pain, I find, which is the main reason I do it, because when you train a lot, you put quite a lot of strain on your tendons. Yeah, I can see my family, they're just poking their heads out the window thinking I'm a madman doing this, and I don't blame them. I think I'm coming up to the end of this plunge, round 1. Okay, I'm about to dunk my head under, I think. And then I'm gonna get in that hot bath, run the hot bath, get in that. Ooh, right, time to dunk my head under. Try not to tip it over on myself. Okay, we're going under. Yeah, that's cold. What does tend to happen though is when you go in the cold, your skin tightens around your body, which normally makes you look a bit more impressive, a bit bigger. So that's one of the benefits. Obviously storing a bit of stomach fat, but it's coming up to summer soon, so I will be burning that off and I will be looking shredded. So yeah, I'm gonna get in the hot before I freeze to death. We are post cold bath, just starting to run a hot bath now. I should have been more prepared and run that before, but this is a little update of how red I am. Pretty red. So yeah, now when you go in the hot bath, it's actually going to reduce the redness, and then I've got to go in the cold bath after that, which is not going to be fun at all. Bath is not very big, so I have to sort of rotate between my knees being under and then my torso being under. But it is much nicer than being in the cold. Although it burns to start with, it's nice to not be shivering. Probably going to be in here about 10 minutes. And then I've got to face the horrible thing of going back in the cold, which again is not going to be fun, but yeah, just got to do it, ain't you? Think about the gains, that's what I keep telling myself. Yeah, it burns, it's very burning. Yeah. You also do cold showers, just a similar effects, but it's not as effective because you're not fully submerged in the cold water, not the parts of you are. I mean, it still works, still would be good, but yeah, you're not fully submerged, so I recommend doing an ice bath. Might as well get the coats up now, get it over and done with. So I'll see you in there. It is time for round 2. We're going in again. This is not going to be fun because I'm nice and warm, and that's very cold. Interestingly, not feeling too cold by the air at the minute, but yeah, that is really cold water. That's very, very cold water. Oh, got my leg over. Okay, yeah, this is not going to be fun. just gotta, the technique is to just cross your legs over like this, and then you just sit down into it. It's not easy though. 3, 2, 1. But yeah. So I'm gonna be in here probably for 4 minutes. I can see there's a timer in front of me. Probably been in about 30 seconds, so I'll probably go in, yeah, about 4 minutes time. And then a cold bath to finish it off. Sorry, a warm bath, not cold bath to finish off. That would be brutal. A nice warm bath to finish it off, to restore my body temperature, and then that'll be it. I'll take my supplements again, which I showed you last video. Go check that video out if you haven't seen that. It's quite nice having this light here because I'm normally just sat here in the dark doing this, which isn't fun. So it's just nice to be able to see what I'm doing. So I've got about 2.5 minutes left of this, and then end of this torture. I'm gonna dunk my head in again, and then I'm gonna go and warm up. Now I'm gonna dunk my head in. It's been a little while. Probably been, what's it been? About 6 minutes in here. So the longest I've ever done is about 15-20 minutes. But yeah, time to get my head under. I brought my towel with me this time, so I don't have to walk around the house completely soaked. But yeah, that's the hard bit done. Now it's time to go warm up. Round 2 in the bath. Just trying to stay nice and warm, really. Just warm up. I've said most of the stuff about, pretty much said everything I can say about the old cold hot process, but yeah, it's yeah, just as a summary, just try it out for yourself, see if you like it. If it's not for you, it's not for you. I mean, the reason I started to try it is because I saw all the good bodybuilders doing it, like Larry Wheels, C-Bum, Eddie Hall does it, and he's not really a bodybuilder, more powerlifter, but it's really good for just overall recovery, and it makes sense as well. It makes sense that it would be good. So just gonna keep doing it, and yeah, see how it affects the gains over a long period of time. Quick show of the legs. Looking meaty. They're looking big, not necessarily defined, but they are looking big. Gotta wait for the cut for it to be looking defined. That is the hot and cold cycle complete. Yeah, overall feeling nice and relaxed. All the strain and tension is pretty much gone, and yeah, it's very successful. Thank you guys for watching today's video. If you did like it, please drop a like and a comment down below for any other videos you'd like to watch, and hit that subscribe button if you do want to see more future content. And other than that, stay safe, have a nice rest of your day, have a good week, and I will see you next time.